It's July 4th, 2020. Put together some fireworks here. Basically, just showing you a quick rundown on what I'm doing. I've got a basic, straightforward, slow, ease into it situation here at the beginning. Then it kind of moves into a faux finale of sorts, and then it moves into the actual finale. Real short display. We have pretty tight here in the city, so I've got it in the perfect spot. I'm allowed to legally shoot it off, but that's about enough for city shooting. I'm just going to open off with a couple Roman candles that I've kind of put together here, as you can see, tying them off. Shoot those 5 off, kind of just a preliminary scenario. It's obviously not attached to the regular. So here's my light switch. Tying it off here so that I keep it nice and tight to the board. And then we're going to open off with Live 25. Now notice I've got some numbers on here that show about how long they are. 50 seconds, this one's 31, so on and so forth. I've opened this one up. But basically, if you take the slow fuse, about every 6 inches is 10 seconds. So what I've done is I've taken, this is a 50-second display. You've got this one right here, about 18 inches before I start my next one, which is right down here, as you can see. This is the slow fuse. Dark green is the slow fuse, and then you move into the lighter green, which is the fast fuse. So once this hits, it's going to hit this box here. The idea is that just as this one is ending, this one is starting, and that's the idea as it goes on and on and on. Then we move into what is going to be a faux finale, which this one starts off, I believe, with Viper, and then it moves a lot quicker, as you can see. And then we get over here to what's going to be a 15-second wait. Everybody's going to think maybe that it was over. Probably not, because they'll still see a little bit of fire going. But as you can see here, there's a long length of fire before we get to the next shot. It's going to open off with this cracker situation here, which is about 2,500 of them. The box contains 500, blows off at once. But that's 43 seconds long, which is going to be the longest one out of all of these. As this opens up, this one should be hitting right at 38 seconds. 30, and the list goes on. So the idea is they're going to add on to one another until we get down to the final pieces, which last only about 15 to 16 seconds, and everything all here on this board should end at one time. Looking at about a 5.5 minute display here, which again, for some city life, not too shabby. This is the mainly called the Master Pack, I believe it is, off of usfireworks.biz. Highly recommend them. They do great work.